Week in review, September 29th, 2025. We just put Seth Page on the CrossFit Athlete Council. He is from Jump Ship Training. He's level 3. He's replacing Taylor Self. We had a vote to replace Taylor, who was removed a few months ago. A number of athletes or a number of coaches applied for the position. We put it out to those who were eligible to vote, and the vote was conducted on Friday, and they voted Seth Page to be on the team. So excited to see him on the team. He's a great ambassador for CrossFit and affiliates, and he has level 3, so that's cool. So looking forward to his contributions. We had a call with the age group council last week, and we have a call with the individual group this week. So excited to keep leaning in with those guys and work more with them. Last week, I visited the 191st Rescue Wing of the Air National Guard here in Moffett Field. CrossFit has a partnership with them now. They're sponsoring the CrossFit Games season. And so just went over there to film some content, meet the airmen. And recently they had conducted a rescue 700 miles off the coast. I posted a video of it actually on my main account and on my hunting account. And in the comments of that video, someone asked, how come? So they got on C-130s, flew 700 miles out, jumped out of the C-130s, and then took their rubber craft to this shipping container, went up on the side of the shipping container, hoisted them up. Then they dealt with the medical emergency. Then they got on their Blackhawks, and flew back. And someone asked, which makes sense, why didn't they just fly out there initially on the Blackhawks? Why even take the C-130s, and why jump out? So I knew the answer just from having used both those craft in the military, but I pulled up the numbers to explain what happened. So a Blackhawk's max speed is 183 miles per hour. A C-130's max speed is 367 miles per hour. So the C-130 is twice as fast to get out there, and it's a medical emergency, so time is of the essence. But maybe more importantly, a Blackhawk's max range is 281 to 370 miles, depends on loadout configuration, etc. And C-130's max range is 2,300 miles. So a C-130 could go out there and back, no issue. So basically, they probably launched all the aircraft at the same time. The C-130 was much faster. While the Blackhawks were going out there, they had another C-130 refueling the Blackhawks. They jump in, they do their mission, they provide the medical assistance they need to provide, and then eventually the Blackhawks get there. They get everyone on the Blackhawks, and they fly back on the Blackhawks, also needing to mid-air refuel multiple times with the C-130s. So that's why they didn't just go on Blackhawks the entire time, because it would have taken much longer. Again, a Blackhawk's max speed is 183 miles per hour, or knots. I don't know if it's knots or miles per hour. I just pulled this offline. And then a C-130 is 367 miles per hour. Okay, let's get into comments. Hey, Dave, love the weekend reviews. In regard to changing the L4, you mentioned the L3 and L4 might switch positions. If that happens, would current L3s become L4 since they have taken the test, or would there be some sort of requirement to do the mentorship piece? Thanks for taking the time to keep the community informed. If we were to open it up to where basically any L2 could take the L4, which is the mentorship piece, then all you would need to do is take the L3 exam, and you'd have your L4. If you're an L3 current L3, then all you have to do is mentorship piece, and then you get your L4. But that is a long time. That's further down the road. We still need to work through the L4 as it is and get it out there, and then maybe eventually do the switch. At Kipping It Real CrossFit, it's been a while since you programmed a gated workout time extensions. I believe 23.3 may have been BOZ, if I'm not mistaken. Will we see that in the future? I think it's a great way to be able to include everyone while allowing good and elite CrossFitters a chance to separate themselves. Yeah, gated workouts are really good for exactly what you stated, so maybe we'll see one in the near future. At _HanB, loved hearing you speak about nutrition. This content from CrossFit and the CrossFit podcast lately has been so great to see. There's a number of comments for the past few weeks about calories in, calories out, and why I'm wrong. It's funny, I just threw it into AI and got the calories in, calories out model for weight loss is oversimplified. That's a term I've been using to describe it, because it ignores that all calories are equal in how the body absorbs and uses them, failing to account for significant differences in the physiological effects of various foods types, hormonal responses, and gut microbiome activity. Why the calories in, calorie out model fails. Different impacts of food sources. Inaccurate calorie tracking. Food labels are estimates and actual calorie content can vary. Furthermore, individuals often misjudge portion sizes and underestimate their food intake by not counting small taster bites. Metabolic adaptation, loss of muscle mass, influence of the gut microbiome, complex human physiology. Viewing the body as a simple machine is an oversimplification. Stress, sleep, emotions, and other lifestyle factors can impact your hormones and physiology, influencing appetite and energy balance. Unsustainability. Strictly adhering to calorie counting can become tedious and lead to an unhealthy relationship with food, making it difficult to sustain for the long term. So that's AI. Just do some research. If you don't believe that if you believe in calories in, calories out as this method, again, I'm going to say it's an oversimplification of very complex systems. Do some simple research and dive into the subject and read on it. And I think you'll see that it's not as simple as that statement. I copied it twice. Okay, that's Week in Review. Thanks for watching. See you guys next week.